Hello and welcome. For those of you that don't know, I'm Raine with Raine's Realm, and I help people manifest success through spiritual supplies and education. And today I just want to talk a little bit about the difference between essential oils and anointing oils. And for the sake of this, so that we can have some easy understanding, when I say anointing oils, I mean metaphysical oils. They go by a bunch of different names, but that's specifically what I'm talking about. So, essential oils are useful for a variety of physical and emotional um, uses. They generally come in like a bottle like this. They they are just the plant. Well, I mean, if you're buying pure essential oils, which I hope you guys are, there's multiple different sources where you can. Um, but pure essential oils, it's the plant highly condensed down to an ultra concentrated form, and then you can use that as you will, whether it's diffusing topically, or uh, you know adding it to baths, doing things like that with. So that's your essential oils. Once they are the plant or resin material, whatever part of the plant, once it is reduced down to the oil form, that is it. And then you buy it, and that's it. That's all of it. So for the sake of showing in like a little bottle, I have some Lucky Mojo attraction oil. Um, when I can't make my own for whatever reason, it's one that maybe I don't use as much of or something like that. I will get this brand. Their labels are very vintage and kind of self-explanatory with the different oils. I actually do make attraction oil as well, but this is a bottle that I had left over because I can just refill it, and it's an easy travel one. But anyway, so like this is their label, so you can see from the label that attraction oil attracts love and money. That's like what it's known for, and luck to a certain degree. Now I make it by the big jar, so I, and as you can see in both my jar and the bottle, it's not just essential oil. So these have particular carrier oils that are a lot of times are chosen for their spiritual qualities. Um, Herbs. There can be essential oils in some of them, and crystals, lodestones, things like that. Other things depending um, on what it is. Like I've never used it, but like black cat oil has some fur in it. So it just depends on what the oil is. Depends on what all it has in it. After all of these ingredients are added together, and they're added together in a specific way, each one of these herbs, every single ingredient is added in a particular way. It's then prayed over. I'm not doing all these steps in order, you guys, for every single thing, but basically these oils are prayed over. These oils are put onto an altar of some kind. They are shaken and moved around for a period of time, weeks, months. It depends on the what the oil is and what the prescribed process is for that oil. But it is not just the plant material condensed down into an oil for medicinal properties. And these oils, there is a healing oil, but for the most part, what you're going to see with these types of oils are things like attraction oil. You're going to see oils specifically for money. Success oils. You're going to see uncrossing oil. That's another big one. Road opening oil. There's oils for attention. There's oils for inner power. There's so many more that like I'm not even naming. But just so you kind of get the idea and stuff like that. So they are for specific circumstances. And that's what makes them different in that kind of way. Although a lot of them do have dual purpose, like you see with the attraction with love and money and stuff like that. I suggest, because this is kind of the rule that I go by, I keep a protection oil, an attraction oil, an uncrossing oil, a road opening or blockbuster oil, depending on the mood that I'm in. One specifically for money that I pair with one for success for my business and things like that. And so, you know, those, anything above that is great for different specific situations, but those are the good, like, that's the good staple collection. Now, there's other products and stuff too that go along the same lines. There's powders and bath soaks and stuff like that. But honestly, you can use the oil for all of those things. So different ways that you can use the oil, obviously anointing yourself. If it's something that you're drawing in, you go from the feet up. If it's something that you're releasing, like maybe you're doing uncrossing or something like that, top down. But you can also add a little bit to a bath, add a little bit to the laundry, dress a candle with it, add it to floor wash. There's a lot of other different uses that you can, you know, do with it too. There's more than that. Use your imagination. You know, you can kind of get an idea and stuff like that. Now, when you're dressing a candle, you can just use the oil, but if you have a little bit of trouble getting it to stick, you can use honey, mix it with some honey, and stick it to the candle that way. Remember, honey also helps our work to stick, but it can slow it down. So I would throw in something that would also help counteract that. Coffee or cinnamon, something like that to help, you know, counteract when you're doing that. But that's a great way to make it stick, and then any herbs that you're using and stuff like that, like it all works perfectly that way. So that's the big difference there. Now, if you don't make your own oils, which if you have the recipes, they are kind of hard to find. Please don't just try to use the first one that you find on Google. But if you have the recipes, or you dig deep enough and you're able to find them, I do believe that you should try to make your own whenever possible. That way you know that it is got your specific intentions in it and things like that. If, because of time or whatever, you're just not comfortable with it, whatever, please find a real spiritual worker to get your oils from. Be careful. You don't want to get your oils from like some mass-produced place that's using, you know, like scented water or cheap oils or something like that in there. Like, you want to get the real product, the real stuff. And, and not something that's just thrown together and it's not, you know, been imbued with any intentions or prayers or anything like that. So just know your source when it comes to stuff like that and be mindful about that as well. And that's it for you guys for this. I would love to hear your experiences when it comes to anointing oils, which ones you've used, which one's your favorite. Like, comment below and let me know. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss another video. And for those of you that have been asking, we do have the Patreon up. There are a few different options available. All of them include a weekly candle burn on Fridays, because that's my born day. So, you know, I'm throwing that extra energy on there for you guys. Weekly oracle reading also on Fridays. Get you guys ready for the weekend and the upcoming week with that. And since there was so much interest, we did add the third tier that is the monthly group distance Reiki session. So super excited for that for you guys. Get that monthly healing in there as well. So check that out. It's a Patreon, Raine's Realm. Same with everything with that. And there's something for every price range, y'all. They start at $2 a month. So you can't beat that anywhere, especially not for all the value. So excited to see you guys over there. Thanks so much again for watching. Have an incredible day. Manifest success wherever you go and whatever you do.